I pretended to be deaf just to see what people really thought of me, and it destroyed my family. I pretended to be deaf for 3 years just to see what people really thought of me, and it shattered my life. It all started in my junior year of high school when I developed a double ear infection that left me completely deaf for almost 2 weeks. During that time, I taught myself how to read lips just to understand what was going on around me. And that's when I learned something terrifying. People will say the most horrible things if they think you can't hear them. When my hearing returned, I didn't tell anyone. I kept up the act. I wanted to know what they really thought. My so-called best friend Lila was the first. At lunch, while sitting right beside me, she told our friend Ava that she was tired of pretending to care about my endless drama. Then she mouthed, "She's so needy," while looking straight at me. I stayed still. Then came my parents. At dinner, I'd catch my mom mouthing to my dad, "She's falling apart in school." And he would just shrug and mouth back, "It's just a phase." The worst betrayal, though, came from my older brother, James. 2 years older, track team captain, early acceptance to Princeton. I always thought he had my back. One evening, he brought his girlfriend over to study. I was in the living room pretending to do homework, headphones in, silent. They sat at the kitchen table, right in my view. She pointed toward me and whispered, "Is she always like that?" James laughed and said, "Yeah, she's just..." The disappointment. My parents gave up on her. Then he added, "They only care about me now. She's not really part of the picture anymore." That night, I started recording. Over the next 3 years, I documented every awful thing. My aunt called me a burden. My school counselor said I wasn't worth the effort. My grandma told my mom I was the one not to mention in public. The final blow came at James's graduation party. Everyone was there. I was off in the corner playing the part. Then I overheard my parents talking to my uncle. "Thank God James turned out normal," my dad said. "We'll just focus on him. No point wasting anything on her." My mom agreed. "The deaf one will probably qualify for aid anyway. That saves us." I stood up, walked into the middle of the party and clapped. Loudly. Everyone turned. "Can you all hear that?" I asked. "Because I can." The room froze. "I've been able to hear since I was 16, and I've heard everything, every word, every insult, every plan to cut me out." My mom gasped. "What are you saying?" I pulled out my phone and hit play. The recording echoed through the room, my parents talking about how much money they'd save by not paying for me. James looked pale. "We didn't mean it," he said. "Yes, you did." I handed my mom the cheap bracelet they gave me as a graduation gift. "You'll need this more than me. You only have one child now." And I walked out. I never went back. It's been 5 years. I'm earning a master's in psychology. James dropped out of Princeton. Couldn't handle life without all the praise. My parents tried calling, emailing, begging me to come home. They say I misunderstood. But I didn't. I had 3 years of proof. People ask if I regret it, pretending to be deaf. No, I only regret that I had to. But it taught me something I'll never forget. When people think you can't hear them, they show you who they really are. Believe them.